covering the villages for you. TK Cross and the VNN News team.
A Virginia Trace resident shows off his classic car. Plus, we profile a Villages group that has been going strong for more than 20 years. When you hear the term muscle car, most gearheads imagine Mustangs, Chevelles, or Barracudas. But to Virginia Trace resident Hal Lynch, there is only one performance machine worth owning.
What we are looking at here is a 1970 American Motors AMX. The AMX was the third two-seat coupe made in the United States after the T-Bird and the Corvette. They only made 20,000 of them total. This is the last year, 1970, and they only made 4,000 of them that year. This car is built with a lot of the old Trans Am road racing equipment from that era, right down to a Bobby Allison NASCAR engine that came out of his 76 Matador. He documented the engine as coming from his Matador. He also signed the car. I inherited this car in 1984 from an uncle that unfortunately passed away, but had dreams of building a muscle car into a high-speed road car rather than a drag type of a car. So I went and bought a lot of the pieces from the old racing cars of the early 70s. I left it street legal. I did not take weight out of the car, so the car is still street legal, still has turn signals, lights, doors open. That was the same as the race cars back in the early 70s. It took 6 hard years to build the car, and I've been lucky to keep it in its as-built condition for all these years. This is a Bobby Allison NASCAR engine, 426 cubic inches, puts out about 600 horsepower and 590 foot-pounds of torque at 5,000 RPM. I am running a Doug Nash 5-speed transmission, which was the predecessor to today's Richmond transmissions. If I drive this around on the street, I get more waves and people following me and stopping me to ask me about the car than I ever do frowns about its noise or anything like that. I still get chills up and down my spine every time I get in the car. When the car was first finished and I needed to drive at home, my legs shook so bad I could barely operate the clutch. And that thrill that you get when you get in a car has stayed with me for the last 40 years. To this day, I couldn't go to a dealership and buy another car that would give me more pleasure to be able to drive and have than this does. My favorite thing about the vehicle is, of course, its heritage from my uncle, the wish he had for it, and the fact that I have built it myself. I'm going to keep this car as long as I can, as long as I'm living and breathing. This car is going to be in my garage.
You could read more about Hal's AMX in Saturday's Daily Sun. For the last 2 decades, the Villages Twirlers have entertained audiences in the Villages and around the country. Photojournalist Mike Ford caught up with the group during a practice Thursday and found they're not slowing down anytime soon.
Right now we have just around 90 to 95 mark. That includes the drum corps. So 5 years after 2003, we had drums. 2008. It's been going great. You know, every time you turn around, we get like a new adventure, I call them. You know, Disney or Citrus Bowl, Gator Bowl, Provo in Hawaii, everything Villages. We just love that. It just goes so good every year because we don't do the same thing every year. We stay with our loved events, but then we always seem to pull in some new ones that just give it more excitement, more fun. I'm one of the few people that actually takes my team outside of the Villages, so we do all the parades in the Villages, all the festivals, but we also go outside the Villages. I would say probably a third of our ladies, twirlers, and a third of our drummers have never held a drumstick or never held held a baton before. And we have people that work with the newbies, and as soon as they get themselves up to speed, some, work a little faster than others. But the next thing we do is we put them in a parade, and if they get, if they move up to the show team, if they really want to do more and they're a little bit better twirlers, then we move them up to that level. But we can't put 100 people on the square all the time. So I've got the show team and the drummers that do all the festivals. And then the whole team, including the show team and drummers, does everything else. Well, I've been doing it 21 years. It's a full-time job for me because this many people and choreography, music, costuming, just the logistics of getting everybody to all these places. It's kept me, I think, young. I just turned 70. I think I'm doing okay. Just kind of get out of your 70-year-old zone or however old we are, and I'm a middle-aged girl on the team. I'm not the youngest, but my oldest is 85. If you've never had a drum lesson or a twirling lesson, never held a drumstick or a baton, come out, we will work with you. We practice, 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 and it just shows when we get out there.
After this short break, an annual festival is right around the corner. But first, a look at the 5-day forecast.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather. Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Going on now at Kart World Golf Cars, the Winter Clearance Sale.
Buy now and save big. Additional bonus discounts up to $1,000 on all in-stock 2024 Club Car onwards.
Whether you're in the market for a 2, 4, or 6-seater, with gas, electric, or lithium power, Kart World has it.
With 0% financing available, there's never been a better time to buy.
Hurry, don't miss out. When these cars are gone, so are these prices.
This is VNN.
Mardi Gras is February 13th, and Lake Sumter Landing is the place to be for the Mardi Gras Festival. The festivities kick off at 3:30 p.m. with the 3rd annual Mardi Paw March and Pet Costume Contest. Live music all evening from the Jazz Daddy O's, Florida's hottest jazz swing band, specializing in Roaring 20s Gatsby speakeasy music, New Orleans jazz, and popular 40s and 50s swing jazz. Live street performances can be enjoyed by the Village's Sunshine Stroller, Licorice Stick's Vintage Dixieland Band, and the Village's resident lifestyle performance groups, including Sounds of Scotland, Sugar and Spice, the Village's Cheerleaders, and the Mystic Jewels Dance Troupe. And of course, what would Mardi Gras be without lots of food and market vendors? For more information on this popular event, go to thevillagesentertainment.com. How would you like to party with the stars this Saturday night? You're invited as the Village's Astronomy Club presents Starry Starry Night, the first star-studded party of 2024, and it's free admission to all residents and guests with valid ID cards. This is an outside event Saturday, February 3rd from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Truman Recreation Center to take place near the picnic pavilion. Astronomers will be showing off the evening sky sights such as Jupiter, Saturn, the Great Orion Nebula, the Seven Sisters, double stars, far-off galaxies, and much more through provided telescopes. For more info on this event, check out the website on your screen. Up next, a look at VHS Sports.
Your soundtrack to the Villages. Of course not. You're in your golf cart. Hello. Thanks for listening to WVLG.
I'm Daria here with your Recreation Roundup. Enjoy the benefits of stretching your muscles and take control of your body. As part of our monthly Square event series, we will be hosting a Stretch Aging Backwards class on Wednesday, February 14th. The event will start at 9 a.m. at Spanish Springs. Participants are encouraged to wear comfortable clothes and closed-toed shoes. Please bring a towel and water bottle with you to the activity. All skill levels are encouraged to join and learn more about improving your flexibility, mobility, and agility through various stretching techniques. It's a great way to celebrate Valentine's Day and show your body a little love too.
The final phase means nothing stays at Knoll's Furniture and Mattress Outlet. We're going out of business forever. The building is for sale. Every stick of fine furniture, stacks of mattress sets, plenty of patio furniture, and more must be liquidated now. Management's orders are to sell it all and sell it fast during this final phase, regardless of cost, regardless of loss. Many items sold at, even below cost. Everything is in stock and ready to go. Take it home today. You pay pennies on the dollar. Knoll's Furniture and Mattress Outlet is going out of business forever at 2110 U.S. Highway 441, Leesburg.
VHS girls basketball end their regular season on a high note with a victory over Groveland South Lake. The VHS girls basketball team earned a crucial win before the start of the postseason by defeating Groveland South Lake 54-52. It was a close matchup throughout, but 5 first-half threes from senior Eva Watterson helped keep the Buffalo in the game. Watterson, the team's only senior, was honored at the game for the team's senior night. She was treated with gifts and a video tribute from her family. Watterson scored 20 points and was the leading scorer for the Buffalo in her final regular season game. Junior point guard Zion McCray was right behind Watterson with 19 points. VHS is locked in as the 3 seed in next week's District 6-4A tournament. The Buffalo will host Lake Weir on Monday night. The Villages High School boys soccer won their 4th consecutive district title Wednesday night. With 5 straight wins, the Buffalo captured their 4th district championship with an 8-1 win over Lake Weir. The scoring began early for the Buffalo, with Michael Florian scoring 5 goals, bringing his season goal total to 32. As the Buffalo frontline overpowered the Lake Weir defense, VHS kept clear heads and cruised to the decisive victory. With a district title under their belt, the Buffalo will roll into next week's regional tournament with substantial momentum. We'll be right back after this.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN. You love the sunshine.
The sunshine. Sunshine. Sunshine.
It makes you happy.
So happy because I'm happy. Clap along.
You love great music. It makes you smile.
You make me smile. Make me smile. Just to see you smile.
Your Villages soundtrack, WVLG.
Our job begins when we get you enrolled. It doesn't end there. I encourage every single one of my clients to come directly to me with any questions. I see my job as to protect you from the 800 number. And I answer my phone night and day and weekends. If you've got a quick question, call me Saturday afternoon. If I'm available, I will answer it. 5 or 10 minutes, we're taken care of. You don't have to worry about it.
So as a local agent, my job is to meet with you, review options. My job is to make sure that you're in the plan that you need to be in for the following year. And so with a local agent, you're going to review a lot of information, but the personal touch is important because you're not getting a 1-800 number. You're not getting a call center. You're going to get someone local. You're going to get someone that can help you, and you're going to get someone with experience to give you the best information that you can get.
Stop into a Florida Blue office today located in the Village's healthcare centers at Mulberry, Creekside, and Brownwood, or call 352-629-7070.
The quest to keep your heart healthy is a lifelong venture, and there's no better time than February, American Heart Healthy Month, to revisit the things we can all do to stay heart healthy. Everyone's risk of high cholesterol goes up with age, and with it, the risk for heart disease. Says Robert Herman, a cardiologist with Villages Health, many patients fail to understand that although they may have been healthy their entire lives, as they grow older, they may require cardiac care and medications to optimize risk factor reduction. February is devoted to spotlighting ways residents can take action and protect themselves against the leading cause of death in the United States. The major cardiac risk factors for coronary disease include high cholesterol, smoking history, diabetes mellitus, high blood pressure, family history, age, and obesity. And since prevention is key, here are 5 preventative tips to keep your heart healthy. Exercise. Getting enough exercise decreases the risk of developing conditions that lead to heart disease. The CDC recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise every week, plus muscle strengthening activities at least twice a week. Diet. Changing your diet is an easy way to help out your heart. Over 70% of U.S. adults are overweight, and compared to other risk factors, a poor diet is easily modified. The Mediterranean diet is well recognized as an excellent diet, and the American Heart Association has information available online. Cigarette smoking and vaping greatly increase your risk for heart disease as well. If you don't smoke, don't start. If you do smoke, quitting will lower your risk for heart disease significantly. Your doctor can suggest ways to help you quit. Also, managing stress is good for your health and well-being. Poor mental health is associated with an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. Stress may also contribute to risk factors of heart disease such as smoking, overeating, and lack of physical activity. And finally, keeping an eye on your cholesterol and blood pressure. You can't feel high cholesterol or hypertension, which is why it's so important to get it checked regularly and learn how to manage it. These 5 steps, along with making sure you start your medical care with an annual exam, can go a long way toward maintaining good cardiovascular health. For more heart-healthy info, check out the American Heart Association's website on your screen. Sumter County ranks among the highest in the state for its graduation rate. A high school diploma is not given, but rather earned. And students in Sumter County rank above the state average in earning their sheepskin. The Sumter County School District had a 94.3% graduation rate for the 2022-23 school year, which is well above the Florida state average of 88%. Says Rick Shirley, Sumter County Superintendent of Schools, "We are not a diploma mill, and our school board believes in high standards for success, which makes the data even more impressive." The Villages High School has the top graduation rate in Sumter County School District, with 100% of its seniors earning their diplomas. The district is expected to have approximately 535 graduates for the 2023-24 school year, pending all graduation requirements are met. VHS plans to graduate the largest number at around 248 students, while South Sumter follows with 204 and Wildwood Middle High at 83. As for the state of Florida, the 88% graduation rate for 2022-23 is a 0.7% increase from the previous year. It's time now for a brief commercial break. When we come back, a look at your entertainment.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
The number one complaint that I hear from most of my patients, and remember, some of these patients are here against their will, right? Somebody sent them here. They came in kicking and screaming with their arms crossed. And even those folks will tell me their biggest issue that they think they have, or that they even will acknowledge, is understanding people in social settings. You can have a very subtle high-frequency loss and very good normal low-frequency hearing, and you get into a crowd with noise, you're lost, right? You hear people, but you don't understand them. All you have to do by law to fit somebody with a hearing aid is have them push a button to tones, have them repeat words in a quiet situation, and do bone conduction, where they put a bone oscillator on your head, right? That's all it takes legally. But if somebody tells me, hey doc, I can't hear well in noise, or I'm lost in crowds, don't I want that information? Don't I want to assess that? So speech and noise testing is my favorite test that I run with patients, because it quantifies their acknowledgement of a complaint that they know they have. It lets me show them, compared to normal hearing individuals, this is your handicap in noise.
I love fishing and being on the water. Cancer almost took this away from me. When I was 15, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor. The doctors at UF Health saved my life.
Designation from the National Cancer Institute places the UF Health Cancer Center among the nation's top cancer programs.
Now I'm out fishing with my dad, doing what I love.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Time now for the Village's Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie, here with your Entertainment Beat. The Village's Entertainment has new shows going on sale every Wednesday. Here's a peek of some of what went on sale this week. Richie Santa is coming back to Savannah Center to play the King of Rock and Roll with Elvis Forever, April 21st. Listen to the music of Maestro Bill Doherty's next production, Hooray for Hollywood, featuring your favorite film music at Savannah Center, April 24th. Rock fans, get your tickets for the return of Smokin', the ultimate tribute to Boston, which will be at Savannah Center, April 24th. And if you're interested in those shows, you may also enjoy Alfreda Sings Aretha, where international singing powerhouse Alfreda will sing songs from Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, at the Sharon, April 16th. And cover band Leonid and Friends will be at Savannah Center April 17th, touching on your favorite jazz rock. You can purchase tickets online at thevillagesentertainment.com, at a physical box office, or over the phone. That's your beat, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Natalie. Live musical entertainment is available here every day of the year. These are the bands ready to perform for you Saturday night. That's all the news we have for you now. Make sure you pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun and get out there and enjoy that Village's lifestyle.
you're always welcome at Codys.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Codys Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.